Welcome back, everybody, to the Grand Shamrock Tour. My name is John.
Hey, and I'm Carolyn.
And in this particular video, Carolyn is going to walk you through what she does when she rides in all the gear all the time.
Well, absolutely, John. And so I'm going to start with the gloves because I can't really take my helmet off as easy with gloves on. But I just got these gloves. They're so nice. Oh, yeah. and they match.
Yeah, they really are. So Carolyn really has a fondness for REV'IT gear. I've been doing a little bit of climb myself, but her REV'IT gear it really is quality gear. Quality
gear, comfortable, and then it also has these safety protections. So even on my gloves, it's got the knuckles are protected.
Well, if you're going to ride in all the gear all the time, it better be doing something for you. So we'll take those off. And
yeah, to start with, of course, who doesn't like the Schuberth helmet? And so obviously you have to wear a helmet. There were days when we rode, we didn't have helmets.
Well, we can't talk about those. Okay. We can't talk about those days.
But we want to keep riding.
Right, and so the Schuberth E2, which we did a video about unboxing the Schuberth E2 and the SC2 communicators.
And it's already all in the helmet.
Why don't we do a review of what we think of them about 50 hours afterwards, because we have had 50 hours in those helmets on these bikes.
Yeah. And okay, now that I have my hat on, I can keep talking.
Right.
The nice thing about those helmets, we talk about airflow. If it's hot out, you want to keep cool because that keeps you safer.
Right.
This jacket, now this is also a REV'IT jacket, and I love wearing jackets that have all of the padded protection, shoulders, elbows. It's got a back pad on there. We don't want to have to use it. I've weighed myself with all of the gear that I have on, and I'm about 20 pounds more.
Yeah, Carolyn weighs about 20 pounds more on her bike just in the gear alone, but that is because she wears all of the European standard CE safety gear that comes with most of these jackets and equipment today.
Yeah.
And I don't wear as much. I'll be perfectly honest with you. So I weigh a little less than Carolyn when we're out on the road.
I think this jacket itself, with that pad, it does get pretty heavy. And then I don't even have my phone.
But is it cool?
It has a lot of cool features, and it has a layer underneath as an option to keep you warm.
Okay, well, how do you stay warm?
Well, I like my old Harley jacket. Sorry, guys. This thing has been great, but I've worn the zipper out now, but I like to stay warm. So not only do you need to stay cool in the summer, we've been in the winter here in Oregon for so long, that I wear heated gear almost all the time.
Yeah, and I don't know the science behind it, but I do know that as your body temperature drops, your brain doesn't work quite as good. So one of the reasons we try to stay warm is because it keeps us sharp and keeps us really aware when we're riding.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Now, John.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Oh, hey.
Okay, I don't want to have to put a disclaimer on this.
I've worn a kidney belt for years. Three-wheeling, motorcycling, street bike, I've always worn that. So, okay, I do have shorts underneath that are cool shorts, by the way. So, but that just kind of, wearing a kidney belt keeps me kind of riding straight up and down, and I don't get as fatigued.
Okay.
So that's what I find. Now, my pants. What I have is, I have REV'IT pants. I have REV'IT winter pants.
So we're seeing a theme here. REV'IT is Carolyn's favorite brand, and she'll put a description of the gear she wears down below or up here. I can't remember.
Yeah, okay, I can do that. We are not monetized, and we are not supported in any way except for, we'll make those clarifications in a minute. So these pants are completely vented, and so these are my summer pants, and I really like them. They also have padded knees, so that's another safety feature. You can get padded hips and the rear end, but I don't particularly like to wear them.
Well, the hips don't lie, and Carolyn was in Death Valley in May of, one year we were doing a Shamrock Tour, and before noon it was 104 degrees, and vented pants
are required.
Still not vented enough.
No, it was my first pair, and they were extra layered and no ventilation. Oh, it was hot.
Okay.
Okay, so the last thing that I have is the boots. Okay, so I've worn motocross boots. These are FORMAs. These got a lot of miles on them, and they're still just great. They protect your ankles.
Right, they're an adventure style boot, so not quite as high, and they're holding up great though. So that particular brand, which we bought through Cycle Gear, they're holding up. They're at least 5 or 6 years old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, with a lot of miles on them.
Okay, so that's the gear that I wear, and I routinely get prepared every day so that I ride safer. I have a routine. I get into my gear the same way. I have my bike prepared each time I get on it.
And well, one of the other problems that we've encountered is when Carolyn carries a first aid kit and John snacks and water and a camera and everything else, and now with the Garmin here, the phone had to go someplace else. So we had an SW Motech bag. We've used them in the past. They're great quality, but this one we got from the dealer when we bought the bike, but we needed a little bit more. We needed something that was going to go on the back, and since we had used Nelson Rigg for our motorcycle cover for about 2 years, well, we needed a new one for Carolyn's bike.
Where am I going to put your snack? This is my coffee and my water. I mean, so you're going to have extra space.
They do make a great tail bag in their Hurricane line, the Hurricane series, and so what we were glad is when we reached back out to Nelson Rigg, they said, yeah, you know, the Grand Shamrock Tour has a 25% discount code for all of our subscribers, followers, anybody that reaches out through them. Go to Nelson Rigg, put Shamrock 25, and they'll give you 25% off and free shipping.
And the link is below.
The link is below.
Yes.
But what I wanted to mention is the gear is everything it professes to be. We're really tickled with it. So we're excited about this tail bag coming because we'll do an unboxing and a mounting for you so you can kind of get a feel, and it solves another problem for Carolyn. Where to put my snacks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And on that note, travel safe.
And we'll see you out on the road.